racism and bigotry promote war. Our message is no to anti-Muslim bigotry, no to the bashing and attacks on the immigrant population, no to the climate of racism, and yes to unity, solidarity, jobs, and justice.
You're an immigrant worker, and you built this country. You deserve the promise of America.
Attacks on Muslims here and the U.S. drone attacks in Pakistan are one and the same thing.
Just to stand against the injustice, just to stand for justice, just to stand for humanity.
Heavy-hearted for the hundreds of thousands of innocent lives that have been lost over the past 10 years.
We hear attacks on immigrants. We know that it's an attempt to scapegoat those people, to say that the bad economy that we face is somehow their fault, and put the responsibility where it's due, and that's on the banks and on the government.
How many people are familiar with this young man, Troy Davis? Yes, he's like our brother Mumia. He's been on death row for 20 years, half of his young life, after being framed up for a murder. Again, we see how this racist system treats people of color, especially African-American young men. What a crime to bury someone on death row for 20 years and then say we're going to kill him anyway. We're up against the clock, sisters and brothers. He's supposed to be executed on September 21st. We got to stop it.
This country was founded on terrorism. The Native American people.
On the people of Afghanistan, Iraq, Palestine, Pakistan, Somalia, Libya. And is it an accident that the organizers of today's anti-mosque protests are staunchest defenders of apartheid Israel?
Martin Luther King once said, "The United States, my own country, is the greatest purveyor of violence in the world today." And that has not changed. It's been proven, the evidence, the testimony of the people in the Middle East of why they hate America. They hate America because of America's foreign policy. That's the evidence. It's not what damn fool George Bush said, that they hate freedom.
Our enemies are not our brothers and sisters in the oppressed nations. Our enemies are represented down there on Wall Street. Rise up together, all oppressed people, whether you are Muslim or agnostic or atheist, and say no against racism, say no against war, exploitation, and super exploitation, and band together in our commonness as workers and oppressed people, and build a better world built off of solidarity.
1, 2, 3, 4.
We say no to racist war.
5, 6, 7, 8.
We want jobs, not hate.
We don't need no puppet president in Africa. We don't need no puppet president in Libya. They want the oil. They want the Middle East.
We want solidarity, join together, struggle together.
NATO is dropping bombs on the people of Libya, and it cannot be accepted. U.S. proxy wars are going on all over the world.
These scum who are financed by oil money to whip up hatred against Muslim people in a time of economic crisis, just like Adolf Hitler whipped up hatred against Jewish people.
1 million deportations under his tenure.
How do we define Guantanamo Bay? Torture. I spoke out against this unjust treatment, and then I was thrown in prison.
For all of the things that they have done wrong, for the loss of jobs in America, blame it on the Muslims. No, blame it on the capitalist ruling class. Those who control the resources but do not give their fair share of taxes. We want them to pay their share. Take from the greedy and give to the needy. We have been stereotyped. We have been made into something anti-systemic in the American fabric of things.
But as an African American, I would like to say that Islam was here at the very inception. It was a Muslim map which guided them here. It was Muslims who showed them that there was a land in America, and Muslims had came here prior. It's not just a question of standing up for Muslim issues. It's a standing up for what is right, against all oppression, all injustice.
Lynn Stewart defended a Muslim and she's sitting in jail because of it. She defended him too well. Freedom for Lynn Stewart.
We are not afraid. We will not be silent, and we will continue to fight.
People united will never be defeated. The 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 people united will never be defeated.
This crowd, this is America at its best. This is what democracy looks like. Tell me, what does democracy look like?
This is what democracy looks like.
My son did 3 tours as a Marine, 1 in Afghanistan and 2 in Iraq. He said to me, Mom, I don't understand. I took an oath to uphold the Constitution of the United States of America, where everyone is supposed to have freedom of religion and freedom of speech. Everyone. Why did I go there?
It's the same old tactic, divide to conquer, but we are united, and we will stay united.
They're cutting $127 billion in the next decade from the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, also known as food stamps. 2 wars, 3 wars now, 1.3 trillion a year. 1.3 trillion a year, and with unemployment at an all-time high. We are cutting the safety nets. Food is not a privilege. Food is a right. So I just want to say, and I hope you say it with me, stop the war, feed the poor, stop the war, feed the poor, stop the war, feed the poor. When the people are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When the workers are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When the students are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. We are the people, and united we stand.
And children hungry because their family's food stamps have been cut off, I say that's terrorism. When I see the police put a bullet into Oscar Grant and get away with it and get nothing, that's terrorism. When I see Libyans have their homes destroyed by NATO bombs, I say that's terrorism. They come to a whole generation of youth, of young, unemployed youth with no chance of the future this system used to offer, and they come to us and they want us to hate Muslims? Are they crazy? No, they are lying is what they are. The bankers are the terrorists. They run the world, they own everything, and it's about time we stand with the people in Libya, we stand with the immigrants, we stand with the workers out on strike, we stand with the Verizon workers, and it's time we come together and we organize to win the justice that we all deserve and seize control of society from these ruthless terrorists on Wall Street. Thank you! Fight back! Fight back!
We need jobs, not hate. 2, 4, 6, 8.
We need jobs, not hate.
2, 4, 6, 8.
We need jobs, not hate.
Homeless.
That's right.
Money for homeless.
Sitting over there without a home. That's right. This is outrageous. There's a vet sitting over there on the side without a home. We need housing. Housing is a right. Jobs are a right. Education is a right. And we say no to war. That's where our money is going.
Houses, not war.
We need houses, not war. We need houses, not war.
We gotta stop this, where are our rights? Gotta stop sleeping, stand up and fight. Our world is watching with dismay as hateful threats and racism disgrace the somber day.